find like a apartment complex and pretend like we were college kids looking for an apartment. Oh. They give us cookies and coffee and stuff like that. And then I
get ratted out by other runners.
No, we weren't anybody's competition. You know, we weren't really runners.
I know, but they would be like, wait a minute, where's that one? It's been
yeah, no, you don't want to be on the team. They're really better. No, we would just disappear. We'd be like on the way, like, never come back. That is concerning, though.
Right.
As like a parent.
That you were
We're like, bye. Okay, scoot up like 2 inches for me. Hey, Ariel. We have the lovely Sheila making Pocahontas with us again.
Hello.
She's back from her spring breaking. I missed her last week. I was like, where is she? And I got like too many phone numbers and like just too many ways to reach out to me. And then finally I look at one of these phone numbers. I was like, oh, she's been trying to text me for a week. I was like, I swear I haven't seen her in 2 weeks. Like, you got crabs again tonight? Oh my gosh. I wish you could like teleport me some crabs. That would be so good. Hi, Everly. Today we're doing a non-invasive face sculpting. You get crabs every night, Ariel. I'm jealous. The crabs we get here are like vacuum sealed into plastic. Mm-hmm. The best we can do is like crawdads. What's the other word for those? I feel like that's a very Indiana, like creek type of.
Yeah, I always call them crawdads.
Crawdads? They're like tiny lobsters. Mud bugs. Send me some crabs. No, baby. By the time you send me crabs, it probably won't taste good anymore. Yeah. Don't send me crabs. Gotta freeze dry them or something. I'm gonna have to come see you and eat some crabs. You're gonna show me the best place to eat crabs.
I like to watch Deadliest Catch, where they actually
me too. And then
risk their life to catch him.
Was it in like the North Sea or something like that?
The Bering Sea.
Bering Sea. Yeah, there's like the North Strait. I'm like terrified of boats. I'm pretty sure I died on one in at least one past life, probably more than one. And those waves.
Yeah. You couldn't pay me enough to do that job.
No, but I like to watch other people do it.
Same.
It's like going to space. Nope, not gonna do it. That would never be me. But I do like to watch it from the comfort of my couch, cuddling with my dogs, eating some cheese and protein chips. Maybe a little bit of like avocado mash. That was my dinner last night. Boa tarde, linda. Tudo bem com você? Gracias. We don't do that here. You're on the wrong channel. Sorry, not sorry. This is the place we come to learn to live. Live and enjoy our human lives. Hello, Devil God. Welcome to the chat. Absolutely, biceps on check. Biceps on check, always. I'm a ninja. Baby. If you didn't know, now you know. We keep the biceps on check, the triceps on check, glutes, quads, keep all the muscles on check. And it's so important, so much more than just looking good, but so we can move our bodies for a long time, enjoy all that they can do for us. I know, could you imagine if I actually lifted my arms? I would be like straight up Popeye, for real. For reals. So we are located in my spa here right now in Carmel, Indiana, the United States. Bardo Aesthetics and Wellness. We work miracles here. If you want to check out some of the results of the miracles we create here, you can look at my website, ellabardo.com. Definitely don't skip out on the My Favorite Things page, because there's a lot of really cool stuff that you can get for yourself. And then my favorite things can be your favorite things, but you gotta use them like in the comfort of your own home. You know, you don't even have to put a bra on. Don't even gotta put pants on.
So I bought one of the mats.
Did you?
I did.
Did you get the PEMF one?
I did.
With the infrared? Yes.
And
they're so cheap now versus
They
11
are.
years ago when I used to had my spa. You would have, for both of those individually, it would have been about like 10 grand 11 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now they're like 1,500 or something.
I use my FSA, and my cat has discovered
Oh, the animals
that I
love
have the heat on it, and she like roots me off of it. Like,
They do.
I was laying on it, and my feet were hanging off my bed because she kept.
She's just like,
shooting
yeah,
me
I want
over.
to. They understand the PEMF too. Like I can have, so the heat on those usually runs for 12 hours. The PEMF only runs for like 3 or 6 or something, depending on which mat you get. And I had both of my dogs like look at me. Like the mat is still on. I just turned it on like 3 hours ago or something. Get up off the mat and then sit up and just be looking at me like, turn the other thing back on. So you gotta like keep an eye on that. See, I guarantee you she's gonna notice when the PEMF comes off.
I'll have to see if she does anything weird when I turn it off.
Yeah, because you can just turn that click. You can just turn it off
Mhm.
and then see if she's. I guarantee you she's gonna like look around and be like, well, where's the other thing though?
I'll have to try that tonight.
Because my dogs actually, if I just turn the PEMF on and not the heat, they'll sit on it longer. Like they can tell.
Yeah.
And like from us, like we wouldn't be like, you know, I mean, you've done the frequency of stuff here enough. If you like tuned in, you could probably do it, but it's not so obvious as like a temperature change, like the infrared. Hello, Indonesia friend. Make sure that you're subscribed. That's how you join the El Bardo besties, and you can come hang out with us every time we go live. That's where all of us besties hang out. When you subscribe, you don't just get me as a bestie or my lovely art pieces as a bestie, but you get all the other besties as a bestie. I love how you guys like make friends in the chat. You guys follow each other's channels. I just absolutely love that. Hello, Canada. 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 My father's side of the family is actually French Canadian. Bonjour. Comment allez-vous? I used to ask my mom why all the time so much. It was like super annoying because I'm autistic and I still do that, but mostly I just try to keep it internalized or like write notes about it and then go research it on my own. But so when I was first learning to talk, she taught me pourquoi, parce que, pourquoi. It does sound less annoying than why. Why? Why, mom? Why? Why, mommy? Why? Why? I'm sure all kids do that, but I'm like, I did it more. Extra annoying. Pourquoi? Pourquoi? Doesn't sound cuter? So like if your kids ask why a lot, teach them pourquoi. And then you say, parce que. She said because. Which, honestly, if she would have explained it to me more, I maybe would not have asked why so much. Because pourquoi? Parce que, because doesn't really answer any questions. It's not explaining the process to me. And that's what us autistics, we just want to know. What is it about? Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Make it make sense. Hi, Ada. From Norway. Oh, I've got the Norwegian blood. The Viking. So we are clearing out her lymphatic system right now. Where did you say you're from?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, Fishers, Northeast Indies.
No, Goosey Goose.
Oh.
Genetically.
Oh,
Like,
genetically.
yeah. Because I always think that she's
So
like
we have Great
Native
Britain.
American, but she's not.
Yeah, Great Britain. My grandma says we have Cherokee, but I haven't
Let me see
been
your
able to
arms.
find it.
You don't shave them?
I do.
Don't.
Oh, not that arm hair, no.
Yeah, no, I can see the Cherokee. Yeah. That's how you can always tell Cherokee, those lucky ducks, they never get like arm hair and stuff. Like, how often do you have to shave your legs? Once a month, maybe?
No, about once a week.
Once a week, yes. Sign of Cherokee. It's the only, like, I work with people from all over the world. They fly in. Something about the Cherokee Indians, it like makes me want to go back. Like, why do you guys not need body hair though? But for some reason, anybody who's got the Cherokee blood, I will ask them. I'll be like, "Oh wow, you have barely any hair on your arm. Are you Cherokee?" Like, that's how much of a telltale sign it is.
Did not know that.
Yeah, or if you have to shave only once a week, that's amazing. It's amazing. I'm Eastern European, so even after lasering, like now I've lasered enough, I could probably shave like every other day. But before, like twice a day. Twice a day. If I shaved in the morning and I needed to go somewhere, twice. So we don't do massage here. Like, we might massage a specific area, like the face, but we do face sculpting, non-invasive body sculpting. The things that we do with the body are always focused on detoxing. It's always focused on making everything look better aesthetically, not necessarily a specific type of massage. Now, I do have some amazing shiatsu massage machines that I use at home. You can find those on my Amazon storefront. They're amazing. Hi, Lane. Oh, well, thank you for saying hi for a couple minutes. I love that. Okay, that's something that was stupid. Hello, Yona, welcome. We're doing a non-invasive face sculpting session today. She's very much alive, yes. You guys always ask this. See how the skin is getting pink? These are the top 2 questions I always get asked. Are they alive? And why is their skin so pink? So here are the answers to both those questions every time. Yes, they are alive. Why is their skin pink? Because when you rub on Caucasian skin, it turns pink. Yeah, you just gotta rub on it. It turns pink. So if you didn't know, now you know. That's what we do here. We learn and we grow and we glow together. I could see the dead thing, you know what I mean, being like a question, but, until we gained so many besties from like all over the world, I had no idea that people didn't know that Caucasian skin turned pink when you rub it. No clue until we started these live streams. So that's what I love about life, right? We're always learning and growing and glowing together. And sometimes you guys learn from me. Well, you always learn from me, but sometimes I learn from you and we learn together, and that's what it's all about. The other dumb question we get is asking people asking why we're not wearing clothes. How does it look like I'm not wearing clothes? You think that this is all tattooed on my body? That is so weird. And why are people so offended by shoulders also? Also very weird. I don't know why you think either of us are shirtless. Maybe you're drunk. I have no idea. That's the best way I can answer that question, because neither of us are shirtless. That's weird. Super weird. But it's a very weird question that I get all the time. Don't understand it. I mean, there's literally pictures of angels all across my chest. You can see the collar. I just don't understand. I'm sure I'm going to keep getting that question and keep being confused. If maybe one time you guys could explain to me why you think either of us is shirtless, that would help me understand these stupid questions that I keep getting like that. Super weird. Hello, Leslie from England. So this is Miss Sheila Megan Pocahontas. She's back from her spring break adventures. Hello, Jahil. Welcome to the El Bardo Besties Club. I love that. So yes, this is a facial. So this is a face sculpting session. here where we are located in Carmel, Indiana. We're in my spa right now at Bardo Aesthetics and Wellness. So estheticians are allowed to do body treatments and face treatments, anything that has to do with skin. So that's what we do here. When it comes to like massage, that is a completely different license that I do not have. So while I might use massage techniques as part of the strategies that we use here to get our desired results, I am not a massage therapist. I do know some great massage therapists down the street. Rainforest Day Spa. My friend Jenny is the owner over there. And they have trained in China, in California, in Chicago, here. All of her massage therapists are absolutely incredible. We love them. Great job. Delivery driver fails, but you won with that one today. The skin is the largest organ in your body. You would be so surprised, or maybe you wouldn't. Like maybe 2 years ago, I'm at this event and, they're trying to sell us supplements and stuff. And the lady who's talking at the event, she's been a personal trainer, nutrition boss for older than I've been alive, probably like 40 years or something. And so they're like, do anybody know what the largest organ is in the body is? And, I try to hold back with the autism because I'm like, I know, here's the answer. Or no, it's not. And that can be annoying. So I just let somebody else say it. And they're like, nobody said it. She was like, absolutely, it's the liver. And I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. It was really hard for me to even concentrate on anything else that they were saying. I'm like, if you don't even know that the skin is the largest organ of the body, I'm just trying to be polite and have a good time after this, but I really can't concentrate on anything else that you're saying because you clearly don't know what you're talking about. It's just how my autism brain goes. I can't help it. So we stayed. We had fun, a polite amount of time. But my brain and trying to figure out anything that they were trying to teach us was just like, off, not available. Don't listen to anything they have to say. Welcome. You're back with Change Cartilage. You know what also changes cartilage? Collagen. I just ordered, so I'm obsessed with collagen. If you're over 30, just whatever type you can get. I mix it in my soups. I love the bone marrow. My favorite type of collagen is a collagen shot that you take, and it actually helps your body make its own collagen. So whether it's bone marrow, all those other types, it's usually only going to do replacement type 1 or 2. But our body actually makes 28 different types of collagen. So there's one collagen that I take every single day. And actually, I started taking it every other day because it was making my whiskers grow back too fast. But I did get a new thing in the mail. It's an androgen blocker supplement. I just got it today. So it's this lady formulated different supplements specifically for PCOS and hormone issues. So with an androgen blocker, that'll make the face hair stop growing so fast. I hope that it works.
Well, let me know.
Yeah, I hope that it works. If it does, because then I'll start taking the collagen every day. But otherwise, I'm right back to plucking my mustache out twice a day. Nobody has time for that. Nobody has time for that. Absolutely. We love baking soda, and Epsom salt baths. Oh my gosh, you're halfway to hired. How many times have I told you that? Epsom salt and baking soda?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we like the Epsom salt and baking soda. We also like the Epsom salt with the apple cider vinegar, but not on the same days. If you mix them together, it's going to cancel it out, and you're just going to be wasting amazing product. Hi, Jenny. So we're doing a non-invasive face sculpting session today. Oh my gosh, doesn't her profile look so pretty, though? I'm petting her. We're petting with a purpose, though. We're moving lymph. We're retraining the muscles. Cartilage is that is hilarious though, because listen, cartilage friend. So I sing sometimes with my friend Pat, at different events and stuff. And, we just started doing this. Pat has sang by himself for a while. So we did this Battle of the Bands thing. And he was like, I just told him our name was Pat and Ella. And I was like, but what if it was Patella? Like a knee, which is kind of like cartilage. Very nerdy, very cute. So that's our name now, Patella. As soon as I saw the cartilage, I was like, nicknamed? Oh my gosh, but we're going to be friends with this one. You better join the Besties Club. You got to subscribe and turn on all the notifications so you can come hang out with us on lives. I just gotta charge this phone real quick. Put the juice in so we don't lose you. Because we love you. I think that all the live stream models get the most fun because I'll just be like, I think they get the most pets on the face before we do the heavy duty. You guys distract me. Welcome to the Besties Club, Tony. Top Hawasasa. Ethiopian. Are you from Ethiopia? I always want to go there. I know they're not really keeping like the, what do you call it? The Super Arc. Somebody just said remote viewers found it. It's not Arc de Triomphe. That's in France. Why can't I think of it? Arc of the Covenant. There was rumors that it was in a an ancient chapel, I guess. I don't know what you guys call them there. In Ethiopia. But then they just figured out, like, well, they just undisclosed some articles that say it's actually under like the rock thing in Jerusalem. So interesting. You did all of that. Yay! Cartilage, the cool girl. Oh, have you been in the chat before as the cool girl? I remember you if you have. If not, yay, we have another cool girl who has an appreciation for joint mobility in the Besties Club. You guys are just the best, really. 2:12 a.m. Nice. It is 4:43 p.m. here. Hi, Mackenzie. Welcome to the Besties Club. We are shaking it, shaking that toxins out of her lymphatic system. That's what we're doing. Shake, 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 shake. Same girl. See, I can tell the vibe. I can feel your vibe. I like your new nickname though. Very sneaky sneak. So we don't do massage here. Great question, Diesel Man. If you would like to get a massage, I recommend looking up Rainforest Day Spa. It's literally 4 minutes down the street from my spa. My friend Jenny owns it. They're phenomenal. They walk in your back. They'll do the cupping. So we do aesthetic type services. So while it does sometimes include massage type techniques, we don't actually offer massage here. Hi, Lauren. Welcome to the Bardo Besties Club. If you haven't joined the club yet, this is how you join. You're going to subscribe, and then you got to go to the notifications and click all of them, because this is where we hang out. We hang out in the lives. We are in my spa here in Carmel, Indiana, Bardo Aesthetics and Wellness. Carmel, Indiana in the United States. So I just love that with my besties, we can be from all over the world, and we can hang out in the live streams together. And we learn together and grow together and we glow together. Welcome to the Besties Club, Lauren. Oh, do we have a thing? No. I thought we might have something to pop, but it's already healed. As an esthetician, I always get excited about them. Most of my clients don't have them very often. I have a little gremlin on my chin a little bit, but it's not ready to drain either. Happy birthday, Jace Reynolds. Oh, I'm so excited I get to be the first one to tell you happy birthday. I love that. Make sure that you are subscribed and you turn on the Bardo Besties Club. Wait, Besties Club. It's true. That's how you turn on the Bardo Besties Club. But how do you do it? You got to turn on the notifications and click all of the notifications. Of course. Yeah. Tell us a joke. Hi, Layla. Happy birthday. Hello, Alana. You're one of my favorite live stream besties. Princess Bestie Alana. Yeah, I already know that joke. Tell a different one. It's not funny. You don't even have to finish it. It's just really... That's like so old. Pick another one. It's okay. You can go to Google, find a funnier one than that. Then you can come back and tell us a funny joke. Hello, darlings. Oh, we have a Dr. Tonic in the chat. Dr. Tomik. Welcome. We're doing a non-invasive face sculpting session today. Hi, Lauren. Oh, I love you too, Alana. Welcome to the chat. I love you too, cartilage cool girl. It's like patella, pretty much. Is patella. Oh my gosh, don't let my head go down that rabbit hole right now. Don't kick the autism in right there. Just a touch of autism today. We're snatching up jawlines today. Hello, Juvenile. Oh, don't be sorry. You were starting me on like a thing in like a good way, but just right now we gotta focus on snatching up Sheila, Megan, Pocahontas' jawline. This is weird. That's what we do, Harper Slays here. We do weird things. So if weird things that make you look pretty or feel pretty or younger or any of that stuff makes you feel weird, then this is not the place for you. But if it's something you might be interested in learning more about, then you should definitely subscribe and turn on all of your notifications. You're a Jackson fan? Is that like Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5? Sunny! Where have you been? Are you still in Japan? I've missed you more. So if you want to get a massage, so we can massage the face with our face sculpting, but we don't do actual massages. If you want to get a massage, I would recommend Rainforest Day Spa. It's literally 4 minutes down the road. It's where I get my massages from. From the beautiful Jenny. She's been in the shorts and stuff before. Hi, Molly. Welcome to the Alvarado Besties Club. If you're not part of the club yet, today is the day to join. All you have to do, it's totally free. You just hit the subscribe button, and then you got to turn on all of the notifications, because this is where we hang out together, is here in the live streams. And I never know when I'm actually going to do a live stream. Sometimes I do 4 on one day. Sometimes I skip 4 days and don't do any. So just because I'm skipping days doesn't mean you have to leave me. Some of you will be like, I haven't seen her in 2 days. She doesn't exist to me anymore. I get it. I have autism. I totally get it. But I'm coming back, you know. Your girl just needs to take a nap sometimes. She needs to rest a little bit. You can tell me a joke, of course, but it's got to be a funny one. Hey, KK. I missed you too, Bessie. Your girl was tired. She had to rest. I'm telling you, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I literally slept until like noon or 1. Like, I let the dogs out and I went back to sleep, but your girl has been so... But can't you tell? Like, look how much younger I look compared to last week. Last week, I was looking rough. I was late to literally every single thing for like the last 2 weeks. So your girl had to catch up on the beauty sleep. She is wearing clothes. Yes. See, just like that little purple. She's wearing it's called a spa wrap. It's like a little tube dress that you wear when you get facials. If you don't know what it is, then it is way past time for you to get a facial. Thank you, Sienna. What is a greenhouse? Oh, this is a joke. Autism. I was like, it's a place you grow plants. Sometimes it's made of glass, sometimes it's made of plastic. Okay, yeah, tell us the joke. You're not still in Japan, then what are you doing? Text me right now. Get your butt in here. You've got services to use. I've missed you. I can't wait to hear about Japan. Okay, but when you text me, like, let's also schedule a lunch too, because it's been forever. You got it. That wasn't the joke. That was the end of the joke. That wasn't funny though. I know what a greenhouse is. I thought you said it was gonna be funny, but I guess you said I won, but it wasn't a fun win. I would have rather laughed and been wrong. Oh, it was just supposed to make me laugh. Exactly. Try another again. Try again. She's awake. She's just relaxing. See, when we're on the live stream together, they always get like the best experience because like we've been just like she's getting the most loving experience for like over 30 minutes right now. Usually with the regular face sculpting, if they're not on video, you get like 5 to 7 minutes is literally what I have written out in the protocol. But if they're little live stream models, we love them more and they get more. It's like I had to look at the time. How do you feel? You're like,
Oh, I feel great.
she's in another world.
You are moving a lot of stuff in there.
The cool thing is, like, I can move a lot of stuff in there because we've already done so many sessions. So a lot of the demolition stuff is gone. So somebody's first time, it doesn't matter like how much I like them, if we're on live stream or not. I'm not going to be able to move as much. They are going to need some more of this like yin time, the yin frequency time. So the frequency can break up the hard stuff that's in the face and the neck. Sienna Taylor, this can be you. All you have to do is go online to ellabardo.com. Let it cook. Oh my gosh, I love when that song came out. Like, because I've been saying like cooking or marinating you guys for years. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you for writing a song just for me and my clients. Now we gotta let it cook. Yeah, bring your mom too. I know, another common question, still not as common as why when you rub on skin does it turn pink, which was very surprising. But all of my clients leave with happy endings because they look better and they feel better. That's what they pay for, to look better and feel better. So of course they're gonna leave here happy. Great question. So now we let it cook. Thank you, darling. So my Instagram's ellabardo1111. I actually do have two, but that is the Instagram I use. The other one, if you want to see the kind of things that I post on like my Facebook, that one is just ellabardo, just like this channel is here. So go subscribe to both of them. The ellabardo1111 is the business one, so that's more business focused. You know, the other one, stuff I post on Facebook is, you know, I might be drunk or sassy or both when I'm posting that. So that's more the saucy tea page. Ellabardo 1111. 1111. Hello, Ansley. How are you? You can see my gorgeous self on both of those. So just the ellabardo 1111, that's the only one I can like respond to people at. So that one is more business focused. The other one, it could be like random memes that I just thought were funny and posted on Facebook. So that one's more random. So if you want to see like what's inside my crazy brain sometimes, follow the just the ellabardo. I got laughed out of that one. And you know, that would be like subconscious brain stuff. Just what is like consciously posted, that's the ellabardo 1111. And that's the one that I can, Sunny, girl, text me. You better brought me a cherry blossom. So great questions. If you want to see the price, the best thing to do, because we offer so many things here. We offer so many things. Like I just had to put like, I think 120 things into the new system. So just go to ellabardo.com. And then you're going to click on one of the book now buttons. And when you do that, not only are there going to be descriptions of the things popping up of what we offer, but there's also going to be photos of my real clients before and afters. After 1 session, after 3 sessions, after 6 sessions, all the way up to 12 sessions. Real clients, real results. So that was a lot of work, but I love that it's my real stuff and not like, you know, what do you call it? Stock photos, yes. Because we've been creating amazing works of art that are alive for literally over 11 years now. And like my work is the best. There's no stock photos that will compare. So One of the things I was really excited, even though it's been a lot of work to switch the new system over, it's switched, but now we're still learning it. So I'll probably take a couple another months before I stop messing things up on it. But I love the pictures part. Like, yes, this is a real client after 6 sessions. This is a real client after 12. I just had a client today. She's about to finish 6. We've done her body for many years. And she was talking about getting a facelift. I'm like, girl, what are you doing a facelift? Like, look what we've done with your body. Why would you want to do that? At least try this first. She was like, okay, well, we just finished the 6th session. I'm like, baby, it's just now starting to look good. It took those 6 sessions just to get the trash out of your face. Especially when people they have scar tissue certain places. It gets all blocked up. So we had to break down that scar tissue. And, yeah, so I'm excited she made the right choice. I'm like, we're literally halfway through. The goal of this is when you're done with the recommended treatments for you to be like, oh, wow, I'm so glad I chose this instead of getting a facelift. But if you're only going to do halfway, you know, you will have better results from your facelift. But you got to do the whole thing, you know? Hello, darlings. Darlings. Okay, so we're going to let her cook for a minute. And I'll be back. Let her cook.
So I have a joke that the chiropractor told me last week.
Yeah?
And it's awful, but it's funny.
We like that.
Yeah. So this guy goes to his mother-in-law's birthday party, and she gets really upset with him because he's the only one that shows up without a gift. Everybody else had given her a gift, and she felt really slighted. And she decides to confront him, and she's like, I'm really mad at you. You didn't get me a gift this year. What's going on? And he goes, well, I would have, but you didn't use the gift I got you last year. And she's like, last year you got me a headstone.
It was supposed to be like the mother-in-law, or
Yeah. The mother-in-law.
That's freaking hilarious.
My chiropractor is a jokester.
I had my sister yell at me the one time. She's like, how do you have your own skincare brand and you never give me any products and da-da-da-da. Okay. I was like, what are you even talking about? I've given you lots of products. So then I go to the bathroom, in her downstairs bathroom. What do I find? Cucumber cleansing. Like, I don't even make that anymore. I had discontinued it like 2 years before. I was like, oh yeah, with the plastic still on it, I don't give you any products. Like, it was a good product. I just like that gold one better. Like, if I'm going to use one with bubbles. So then if it's not the best, I get bored, even if it's mine. I just want to use the best always. The best or nothing. After finding that beef tallow stuff, like, I was almost going to discontinue my night line. But I do have some vegans who like it, and even some of my people who like the beef tallow. They're like, no, we want both. I'm like, okay, well, we'll just continue it. Welcome to the Elevardo Besties Club, Raylan. Hello, Danu. Yeah, snatching up Miss Sheila making Pocahontas again. Some new lightning serum here. And I was super excited. We were able to move so much junk with just my hands today. Because we were doing such a good job with the wands before. I don't know what has been going on with the chat, but it's like after 40 minutes, I don't see any more of the chat.
Oh.
I thought it was the new phone. If you can hear me, if you can see me, drop an emoji in the chat. Like I can see likes and stuff. It's so weird. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask the YouTube person. I've never talked to them before, so we're gonna have to ask our dedicated account manager why, after 40 minutes, do I not see the chat anymore? Oh, we saw something that was hidden for review. All right, thanks for your sass. YouTube said no. That was not appropriate. Ella doesn't even need to read that. Nope. Okay, say something kind or lovely so I can see if that's coming into the chat. Massaging out the little lines in there. This cold weather makes the skin so thirsty. So yeah, that there is the easiest place. Great question, wandering Southern girl. No, the treatments are not expensive compared to what you would pay for surgical stuff. Plus, we don't create scar tissue, so also a bonus because you're not going to have to pay for extra services with me to get rid of that scar tissue. We are located in my spa right now here in Carmel, Indiana, Bardo Aesthetics and Wellness. And you can see a list of all of the things that we offer, our pricing, if you go to elabardo.com. Thank you, Bella the Beatty. Yes, we also build gyats here. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Y'all keep me young, though. I mean, these machines keep me looking young, but, you know. How old are your girls? They're both...
I have...
you have one in college or no?
15 and 19, yep.
Okay, one in college, one not. Yeah, so they teach you different words? Like the new words?
They try not to, because if I try to say one,
they're just like,
cool.
Cringe, Mom, cringe.
Yes.
These kids just think I'm young, so they'll be saying stuff, and I'm like, what is that? Somebody bring out the Urban Dictionary. What is a gyat? Now I know. I know, you guys. That's how I learned, is from you guys. We all learn and grow and glow together. If you are not in the Elevardo Bestie Club yet, like, what are you doing? Today's your magic day. You landed here, so go subscribe. Turn on all of your notifications. And you got to turn on all of them because all of us come hang out in the live streams. Oh, I love you too, Sienna. And we all love each other. Whenever you're subscribing, you don't just get me as a bestie. You don't just get my lovely art pieces as a bestie. But you get all the other besties as a bestie. I love how you guys like follow each other on your YouTube channels and you become friends. It's so awesome. That's what we're here for. Why do I just want to keep going back with the hands? It keeps moving with the hands. Then it stops. You know, we gotta go back. So the next couple times we do the face, you gotta remind me to start on your left side.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Sienna. Yes. I love how we all learn and grow together. I'm always going to teach you things, of course, but I love when I learn from you guys too. Hi, Russell. Welcome to the Bardo Besties Club. If you haven't joined the club yet, all you have to do is turn on your notifications and subscribe. I think you got to do it the other way around. Subscribe first, then turn notifications on. Hola, hola. Feliz Navidad. Feliz miércoles. ¿Sí? Did I say it right? Martes. Feliz martes. Let me know if I did it right. Wandering Southern Girl, if you have a question, then ask it. If I have an answer, I'll let you know. If I don't, we can go down the rabbit hole together and we'll learn and meet back in another chat and share what we learned. I love you too, Kelly. ¿De dónde eres? Soy en Carmel, Indiana, United States. Okay, darling. We'll see you in the next chat. You have a beautiful day, Danu. What's a really good cleanser for oily skin? And you have a lot of acne, but sometimes dry skin as well. All right, this is going to sound crazy, but that is a great question. The answer is grapeseed oil. It's the Bardo oil that I have is a customized oil. That is the best one, but I'm out right now. And I know for a fact that you could probably go to any grocery store right now, go to where they sell like the cooking oils, the olive oil, and get some grapeseed oil that's in a dark bottle. And you're going to be like, why would I get some cooking oil to put on my face? Well, I'm going to tell you. So it is antimicrobial. So it kills viruses, bacteria, fungus, and it also helps to balance the hormones. So if you're around the ages where hormones go crazy, which is pretty much like 11 or 12 until you die, then grapeseed oil is going to be great for all of that. So you can use it as a cleanser and a moisturizer. And a lot of times I will have people who maybe they've been using too many medical grade products, so their skin is like overly toxed, if you will. And I have them stop using everything. I have them use grapeseed oil for at least 1 or 2 weeks. Most of the time it's just one. They'll come back and see me again within a week. And before I give them any additional products. So it's good to detox ourselves. I see that a lot with people who use Retin-A. Like, why are you 50 with acne and you're not acne prone? That doesn't make sense. Retin-A is not a good choice for you. Throw it in the trash. Certain products, it's like, hey, like, you know, maybe only use this like a glycolic acid or a salicylic acid. You know, maybe only use this once a week. Maybe only use this every other week once. But anything with retinol in it, throw it in the trash. The one retinol, like I tried that one that you gave me. Well, it made her skin upset.
Yeah.
I've tried it once. It didn't make my skin upset after one time. And my skin's super reactive. But you know, anything with retinol in it, I'm just usually, just avoid it. I mean, like retinol I was using when I was like a teenager, like 15, 16, and it was giving me fine lines. You know, if you're in your 50s and you're getting acne, or you're in your teens and you're getting fine lines, both of those things can happen when you use retinol. So just avoid it. And usually most products that have retinol in it anyway are more expensive because it's such like a retinol. It's like such a trendy word, you know? But literally, you will have better results just using grapeseed oil from the grocery store, I promise. I do not have a boyfriend. No, Kelly, I do not. I just, I'm 38. I'm waiting for boys to grow out of the annoying phase, but I don't know if it's ever going to happen. Like, I've dated older. Like, you know. Do you have a boyfriend, Kelly? Sheila making Pocahontas has a boyfriend.
I do.
So, Alyssa, also great thing for oily skin. My skin is super oily. You can see the shine right now. Grapeseed oil. So I know it seems crazy you're like, oh, I have oily skin. Why would I want to put more oil on it? But when we put oils on our skin that are pH balanced, then our skin is not freaking out trying to create more oil. And if you're acne prone and your skin is freaking out and trying to create more oil, the oil that it's creating is going to be toxic. It's going to be the stuff that gives you acne. So when you put a nice pH balanced, hormone balancing oil on your face, like grapeseed oil, your skin's like, oh, okay, we have oil, so we don't need to overproduce the icky oil. You know what I mean? The same reason why eating certain foods can make you break out. If you're putting good oils on your skin, even if you were eating crappy foods, your skin's not going to trigger that response to make more oil that's coming from toxic, icky foods. So then it's not going to break you out. So the key to oily skin is actually oil, but the right types of oil. Thank you, Kelly. Yes, I am always pretty and honest at the same time. Even when we ugly, we still cute. Last week, oh my gosh, I don't even know. I might take those lives down. I was looking tired and rough. You got a lot of sleep. So underrated for good skincare. So underrated for the body that you want. The older we get, the more beauty rest we need. And women actually need, like, I think 11 hours idealistically. They just did a test. All of these tests that they did before were mostly on men. So many women are being like over medicated, under medicated, because they're like, they literally only did the test on boys. And yeah, there's a difference between boy genetics, girl genetics, how those are going to work. We got to make sure that we're putting the right key in the right door, right? If we want it to be good. Same way we're doing body sculpting here. A lot of reasons people don't see the results that they want is they keep treating toxins like fat. Well, if you treat toxins like fat, that's never going to get rid of the toxins. You got to treat toxins like toxins. So we got to find what it is so we have an accurate, equation. Then we know how to fit the missing pieces in. I love you too, Kelly. Hello, Tomas. We're doing amazing. We've got Miss Sheila, Megan, Pocahontas back with us. Is it family approved? I mean, I have lots of families that come to me, actually. That's a great question. So yes, I have mother, and we actually have a couples room for our body sculpting. We've got a lot of couples that do that. I've got a lot of moms and daughters that do that. I've got a lot of daughters that do that. I have a brother and sister that are twins, fraternal twins. They go into the couples and friends fluxing room together. We're not fluxing today. We're just doing the face. But yeah, I mean, obviously when people go through puberty, 11 or 12, a lot of times they get acne. So if they're lucky enough, those lucky kids, that their mom is already my client, as soon as they get acne, they get to come see me and we get to solve that problem for them right away. They don't have to go into their 20s and, trauma like I did. I did that for you. I'm your big sister. So we already did that. We learned it. And that's what creates value, is me being able to teach you guys so you can avoid that. Hello, Sienna. What's your question, darling? Hi, Vivian. Oui, oui. Oui, 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 oui. Now we're getting into the intense part, guys. She's been walking on sunshine until this moment right now. We get to that jaw.
It's not really that bad.
No, she likes it.
I can tell that it's
more tense than the other side.
Yeah, there's just whatever it is doesn't want to let go. It's like a string that doesn't want to move.
Yeah, I was doing my face last night just from bed, not on a live stream. And on this other side, like this side is worse here, but I had so much stuck in that cheek. And I'm like, where are you coming from? Stress, obviously. Oh my gosh, yes. A beef tallow, I'm here for it. Tried it. Bought some to sell at the spa. If you have TikTok, go to my TikTok. I was kind of mixing stuff up myself, but then I found one on TikTok that I love. So now I just bought that one because I don't have time to be mixing stuff in the kitchen like that. It's all of them have beef tallow, organic virgin olive oil, and honey. But one is a citrus and one is a lavender. And guess what? My dogs loved it too. So keep it away from your dogs. Because I woke up and like dogs aren't allowed to have citrus. That's the one that they eat, of course. They're allowed to have lavender. I'm like, Lou, this is why you get pancreatitis all the time. But the dogs, they literally licked it clean. So definitely keep it away from your dogs. It's definitely real beef tallow. But I freaking love it. Like I was just saying that earlier in the chat if you're new. I'm like, it's my new favorite night cream. And I have my own night cream. But I like this one better now. I almost discontinued my night cream because it was so good. But I do have some like vegan, vegetarian clients that, and even some of my clients who do love the beef tallow. They've had it for like a week or so. They still want me to keep my night cream as well. So I was like, yay. I'm like so quick to be like, burn the bridge, new thing. This is better now. This is what we're doing now. But I'm always going to be honest too. Yeah, I love that one. Like I've been wearing it with just some like lip stain and some mascara and boom, like we're ready to go. Very glowy. It doesn't go so well under makeup though. So I am 38 years old. I just had a birthday a couple weeks ago. I've got one more month to say that. And then we're just going to have to be all the way 38, not newly 38. It's okay. I love telling people my age. Like, now I'll just be telling people when I meet them, I'm almost 40. Because it's more impressive. When I first started my spa, I was 26. And then people were always like, oh, well, you're in your 20s. I was like, okay, well, what does that matter? Look at this 70-year-old lady. I helped look like she's 45. What is it? That has nothing to do with my skin. So then when I started telling people, I was like, I'm almost 30. I'm almost 30. They were a little more impressed. But then I turned 30 and I was like, yeah, I'm finally in the adults club now. People are going to take me more seriously. Nope. But then there was just a bunch of people in their 50s. They're like, oh, my son's 34. Are you single? No, this was not my intention. So now I'm 30. I'm like, I'm almost 40. Now we can say that honestly. Thank you, Voodoo. Thank you, Tessa. We learn how to grow and glow together here. So if you like learning about skincare and wellness and biohacking and fashion and making funny jokes and all that kind of stuff, then you made it to the right place today. Ooh, we've got 54 people in the chat, 54 likes. 5454 is our angel number of the chat so far. Everybody go look that up. Not until we're off the chat, though. Make sure that you subscribe, turn on your notifications. Yes, 38, darling. So if you want to keep looking younger and better, the older that you get, you're in the right spot. Make sure that you subscribe, turn on all of your notifications so that you don't miss out on the chats. The live stream is where all of us besties hang out. And, you know, I got the tism, so sometimes we might do 4 or 5 live streams in a day, and then I might not come on here for another 4 days. So it just depends on what's going on. But don't unfollow just because I'm taking a 4-day nap, guys. You always come back. Just let me take a nap. If you haven't seen me, then you should like pray for me that I'm getting my beauty sleep. That's what you should do. Not be like, I miss she's not here. I'm unfollowing. Yes, darlings. Of course. Everybody subscribe. Join the Besties Club. Don't unsubscribe just because I'm taking a nap. I'll be back, I promise. I promise. Hello, Miss Kitty. We're going heavy duty in here, guys. Heavy duty. I don't know what is going on in the air. It's the craziest thing. Because I have people who are clenchers, not clenchers, TMJ. Everybody who's been coming in for the last month has had a crazy amount of toxins on this left side. I have no idea why. Like, literally, I'm going to have to go map through the lymphatic system, map through the whole... Like, what is going on people's left side? It's not just from, like, driving in the sun, because we've not had that much sun, and it would take a long time to... It's got to be something when we're breathing in the air. And the weird thing is, my TMJ side is on my left side. I am getting a bunch of toxins stuck here, but I'm getting more under this cheek, like whatever's trying to balance it out on the other side. Yes, this side of the jaw, that's what we were explaining, Teddy, absolutely. So she's got a lot of toxins stuck right up under this jaw. So whenever we're breaking those up, we do have to go a little more intense because we want them broken up. But
it's like the old time washboard with all the little ridges. Like
yes.
Or one of those little frogs with the little stick that you rub on the back.
Yeah, like a xylophone.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like, a xylophone. But yeah, I don't know why that's been so much more on the left side of people's face. Something they're probably spraying in the air or something. Because it's everyone. Hi, Teddy. I'm Ella. We're in my spa, Ella Bardo Aesthetics and Wellness, in Carmel, Indiana, in the United States, with the lovely Miss Sheila Megan Pocahontas. She's on a lot of the live streams. We're doing some non-invasive face sculpting today. We're doing some heavy lifting on this left side of her face. Getting that snatched. My zit right now is right there too on the left side.
Yeah, so too much information. I was in the movie theater and I had a hair that drove me nuts. So then that's all you can think about.
So you're just picking it in the movie theater? I was trying
to pull it out, and then I got home and I'm like, oh, I did way too much.
Did you get it out?
After I got home, I got
the tweezers. You just did too much. It didn't even work.
It didn't work. It was too little.
Baby, we got to keep those tweezers in the car.
Yes.
Keep the tweezers in the car. That has the best lighting ever. Even better than this light that we have here. Funny story, like I took my sister to go get her bartending license many years ago. And you get it faster if you just go to like the government building to do it. So we both get out of the car and I was like, wait a minute. Take your knife and your tweezers out of the bag. She was like, how did you know? And I'm like, you're my younger sister. Like, of course you have knife and tweezers in your bag. I was like, wait, I have another knife too. Let's put this all in here.
Reach into your book or your boob.
And the boob, you gotta reach in the boob and the hair. Okay, no more weapons. We done. Okay. We both did martial arts from very young ages, so it's just we are hardwired that way. Thank you, darlings. Thank you. And our next lovely of the day, we're doing boobies on. And she's a little late, so that means Miss Sheila Megan Pocahontas just gets more time. More time to snatch. Don't be mad. We're all having a great time here. Linda, que linda.
It's great you offer that service because the other option is painful and super expensive.
Which one?
The boobs.
Oh, and you could possibly get like breast implant illness.
Well, right, and they only last so long.
Not a good choice.
One of my people online that I buy clothes off of, she was deathly sick. Like, she looked horrible, and they're all natural food and everything. And yeah, she had a leak and didn't know it.
It's hard for a lot of people to understand. And I mean, even the gummy bears, like I have girls who like they got the gummy bears, they were only 3 years old. And the gummy bears are supposed to be like a solid implant. And she started getting sick. And sure enough, not only they removed them, these ones were implants that were only allowed in England, or not only allowed in England. They were allowed in England, they were not allowed here. And she only had them like 3 years. And then sure enough, they took them out. And she had a bunch of pieces in her lymph nodes.
Mm-hmm.
And she does not do high impact sports. She does Pilates and walking. So it's not like she would have done anything to like blast those chunks of breast implant into that area. It was cool because we were able to move it back through the system. We were able to move most of the large chunks to be, in a filtered, safe out body. It's always fun when you have diagnostic imaging of that kind of stuff, so you can see the improvement via how doctors judge the improvement instead of just, with your eyes and how you feel, as if that doesn't matter most. But it's always good to have all of those. All of those. That's always what we focus on here. We are an aesthetics clinic. We focus on you looking better, feeling better. Anything too scientific, you gotta go get some other kind of testing for. We don't do that. Que linda, Bruno. Oh, I love you so much. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been, darling? Where have I been? I'm back. Your girl has to have like 4 days in a row of some deep beauty sleep. If you don't believe me, go look at the live streams from last week. Oof, the cortisol was high and heavy. I feel like my whole face shape has changed. Gotta get better at moderating my self-care, It just really sneaks up on you. It's crazy. Go look at them now, because I think I might just private them. They were not, I was like, hello. I was looking tired. I was feeling tired. The energy was tired. Right up in this cheek now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, open. Open. There we go. Yes, I had a bunch of toxins like right snatched up in that cheek from the jawline. Oh, you want a boyfriend bad? You must have not had one before. A lot of times they're just annoying. But I hope you get your first one. I hope he's very nice. We went savage on that neck today. We were very lovely for like 35 minutes though. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Oh, you did have your first boyfriend? Why'd you guys break up? Why did you break up? And why do you want another one? You don't know why you broke up? I'm sure it was part of God's plan. Why do you want another one, though? I swear, I feel like my hair has grown longer since nobody's dusty son is stressing me out. It's the biggest key. Yes, we do the hair restoration. Yes, we do collagen. Also, don't be letting people stress you out. Both for like, do you want to not lose hair? And do you want to not have wrinkles? Do you want to not have a little cushion here where you don't want it? Not hanging around people who stress you out is like number one thing you can do. It's tied with drinking water. Drink water. Don't hang out with people who stress you out or annoy you. Because if you do, then you're going to be making those faces that give you lines. And it's going to be, yeah, you know, those are the top 2 keys. It doesn't even start with somebody like me. I'm advanced level aesthetics. But the sooner you guys figure this stuff out, is why I don't have any employees anymore. Stressing me out. Get out of my face. When you go to school, it is hard. No, I totally get it. I'm always in school for something all the time. So yeah, definitely want to practice that face yoga. Also, you see me, I don't have one on today, but a lot of times I do have one on. It's like a tape. You can get it in my Amazon storefront. It's called Smoothies. So I talk about it in a lot of my lives. Like if I have a lot of people in that day, a lot of times I will wear them. I was wearing in the live streams from last week because I was just tired. If you're on the computer for long periods of time, wear them. And what it's going to do, it's like a little piece of tape. It's like a triangle. And when your face tries to make that like tired or I'm trying to concentrate face, it holds that there so it doesn't make a line. So they're called Smoothies. You can get them on my Amazon shop. I wear them on here all the time because I love them. And I want to teach you guys about all the cool things that I love so you can look young and gorgeous forever. Just keep looking younger. We're 38 now. Watch out for 40, baby. We are just getting started. I'm a late bloomer. But we keep blooming, baby. No worse. Last time she was here, I was like, text my other phone. Then I lost that phone. Now she texts me on this phone, which goes to both phones, but I told her not to text that one. A mess. We had this issue last week. Oh, we're working on getting it together. My new assistant's amazing. I hope she wants to stay forever. You can't stop thinking about her, thinking what she's doing here. She's getting hotter every time she comes. What do you mean? I know it's hard to believe, but she does. She had like lots of... we started off with like 40% nice today and then ended with the mean. But it was a good mean, right? She likes deep tissue.
Yeah.
So I like that too. I'm like, ooh, get that. Like I don't even feel like when I hear the clunks or the chunks in my face, most of the time I don't feel pain at all. I feel success. Like it I hear it, I feel it moving, but it usually doesn't hurt until like the next day, like behind my ears or something around that area. What about for you?
Sometimes the day after, but not always.
Yeah, usually it's like a good, if you like deep tissue, it feels good. Because you're like, yes, it's doing something. That's why I'm here, for it to do something.
Yeah, I probably will never get another regular facial ever.
Yeah, it's like, why waste time? I am getting a really cool facial on next Wednesday, though. So one of the other beauty bosses here in our area, there's, you know, a handful of us that are the best. And we've been the best and we've been teaching people for years. And I adore her. Like, she's so amazing. When you're that amazing and you're like really inspire the world like that, sometimes you can say the littlest things that don't mean anything. And she's going to be getting her first face sculpting session. She has tried the flux before on Monday here on live. And there's two things, just her just being herself, that like have inspired me at times when I was making big choices in my life that helped me make good choices. So I'm going to tell you guys about that Monday, probably around 4:15, 4:30. Her name is Fallon. We're going to be doing a, what does she even call it? In June, I'm going to see if she'll let us live stream it. But it's a panel for new estheticians from like boss estheticians. So we're going to be doing one of those. She puts on a lot of these great things. Such an incredible educator. Sometime in June. So she's going to be in on Monday, and I'm going to be getting a DMK enzyme facial with her on Wednesday. And it's some kind of special kind of enzymes. It looks amazing. I'm going to be like, hey, do you see any blackheads that I can't get out myself? There's always like one or two like on the cheek that you just can't get yourself. So I'm like, while you're in there, you know, go ahead and purge whatever gremlins from my pores you can see. So yeah, I'm super excited. We don't do those here, and it is a very popular treatment, and also, you know, the other thing that we love, very rare, and you can definitely tell a difference immediately. So Ella approved, of course, just from like seeing this stuff visually. So I'm really excited to experience it in real life. You guys are going to be coming with me to do that as well. Her spa is in Broad Ripple. So it's about 20 minutes from here. Another like fun spot, more like, you know, for you young kids in the 20s and stuff, not just looking 20. Last time I went down there, I was like, man, I be looking young, but I'm not feeling this young. Like, y'all just be looking like so young. And then I'm like, I do too. No wonder I can't find a guy that wants to date me my age that's not a creep. Like, hello, Murad. Great question, Beast Boy. Sunny, I would love for you to come get a facial. We are in Carmel, Indiana, United States, but we have people who fly in from all over the world. So this is called the Sonata. So I know it looks like a waist trainer. It kind of is, but it's actually a back support, and it's got built-in tension. So like, oh my gosh, did you just hear my back crack? I know she did. I did. I don't know if you guys did. But when you stretch and you're using weights and stuff, it actually creates resistance. So it's almost like just wearing it is like doing Pilates all day. So when I'm bending down and going like this, and usually that would build up a bunch of like tension and toxins and ick in the back that I have to have somebody sculpt out, it holds everything right. And when I'm moving, ooh, yeah, it just popped my hip out again. Yeah, the more I wear this when I'm working, the more flexible I get, the less pain I have. They're amazing. We only get them for like 4 or 5 months out of the year. So if you want one, go to ellabardo.com. There's going to be this pretty blonde lady who pops up, getting fluxed. It's going to say, how can we help you? Let us know that you want a Sonata, and then what your measurement is around, like right around the belly button. And we will get you one. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you live around here? I love that. I love that. Oh my gosh. So yeah, if you want to make an appointment, go to ellabardo.com. Love meeting you two besties. It's so fun. So it's E as in egg, L as in long, L as in long, A as in apple, B as in boy, A as in apple, R as in a Roger, D as in dog, and O as in octagon.com. And then you're just going to click the book now button. And yeah, book something fun. Would love to meet more Ella Bardo besties. Now that it's getting nice outside, we live, the spa lives I don't live in the spot, even though it is an older house, in the historical district of Carmel, and we've got a beautiful porch with some like rocking chairs, and yeah, so on like Friday, Saturday, those days on the weekends, sometimes we'll have like mimosas and some tarot card readers, and we just hang out and have a little porch party. I love it. Small town living in the bougiest way. That is Carmel, Indiana. I freaking love it here. So yeah, you're gonna have to come hang out.
Absolutely.
Once it's nice and warm. Right now it's like nice or warm or cold and gross and really nice and warm every other day.
Right. 4 seasons in 1 week.
But yeah, but you can't pick a day. Like I'll come into work and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so nice. And I can't wait to walk the dogs. And then I get home and it's dog walking time. And it's like, no. Dog washing their feet off time. That's what time it is. Not walking. Right now it's really pretty, but it's kind of cold. Oh my gosh, I would love that, Sunny. Oh my gosh, so exciting. Sunny, if you really live close and you want to be on the live stream, or you don't mind, of course we have privacy stuff too, but I do have special live stream model pricing. So with you coming from the live stream, if you don't mind your face being on here, it's a really good deal. So if that's something you would also be interested in, then text the business number 317-660-5601. You can also find that number on the website. So if not, it's totally fine. We have a whole privacy page. Nobody ever has to see your pictures or know who you are, that you've ever been here. You even know who I am. But it's a really good deal if you want to be a live stream model. And that would be so cool because I've never had somebody who's like a live stream bestie who we've had be a live stream model. So that would be fun. So either way, you can text the number if you want to be a live stream model and get the special pricing, or book an appointment and your secrets are always safe with me. Okay, so this next client's about 30 minutes late. So I'm going to assume she's not coming, but I got to check on this phone just in case because, you know, the instructions I gave her last time are not valid for today. But I love you guys so much. Hearts, hearts, hearts. I am going to get on here a little later and do a little something to my face because we're doing a cortisol detox right now and it's a little puffy. So I love you guys so much. Hugs, hugs, kiss, kiss, kiss. And I'll see you later. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And turn on all your notifications so we never miss these fun times together.